Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. Welcome to your reading for this week. We're in that space between the eclipses. How was your eclipse experience, right? That energy squared yours. I know for me it was pretty intense. It was so intense that I actually asked for very simplified, easy, clear to understand messages this week. And so this is, if you like the really in-depth videos like you got last week, that won't be this week, but that will be next week because we have another eclipse coming in. So I kind of needed an esoteric vacation. Okay, wow, lots coming through here. Look at this. You have the overall energy of receptivity. And so there is some powerful healing energy that is trying to come through. That really, wow, transform. Okay, so this is super fascinating to me. Okay, there's a thing called mutual receptivity when you have, let's say, Venus that rules Taurus in Cancer, and it is at the same degree point as the Moon in Taurus, because the Moon rules Cancer, and we call that mutual receptivity, and we have that going on in your reading. There is something really important about a big transformation that is happening that is helping you to heal through the heart space. And so here in the energy of this is the key to the situation, and this is the card of how you transform, which is represented by the coffin, which you have in the key spot. And so the transformation is key, is basically what I'm getting here, and also that it's up to you. It is up to you. Do you choose? And the transformation is happening in your heart space, and are you open to receiving what appears to be guidance and information that comes through that allows you to create stability and happiness for yourself in wherever it is, around the home, wherever feels like nesting and home to you. And so this week in particular, but in general, I feel like there's some clarity that comes through, definite clarity. The clouds are lifting here in the area of where you've been trying to receive information. Here we have the clouds, right? And so it's been a little cloudy, and the struggle has been the clarity, the sun shining through. But I think the clarity comes through, but it comes through your heart space. It comes through you keying in, being open and receptive to the information that Spirit is bringing you. If you do not have a meditation practice this week, take the time to go for a walk, to sit quietly, or to meditate, or just take a nice long bath, right? That water, a nice long shower, and just don't focus on anything in particular and allow the energy to come through. I got to tell you, we have really scattered energy this week. And so one thing that will be very beneficial for you, oh my gosh, you guys should check out my Facebook page on the Facebook group, because the moon is in Cancer Monday afternoon into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, okay? And even though you won't be seeing these until Thursday, go back and watch those videos. They were very long, and they were very much about the energy that you are going to be feeling this week, that energy of really being able to tap into the scattered energy and pull a thread out of it and really pin it down and be able to start to figure out what kind of action you want to take. And that is what is all over this reading right here. And so that moon in Cancer becomes really important. And so so you will be feeling this. You've been feeling this, and so go back. And by the time you see this, it's Thursday, but you're still in that energy. And if you have to go back a little bit over the last couple of days and think about what have you really been thinking about and what has really been coming through to you, and try to sit with that energy and to begin to map out a plan. It could just be the next few steps, but as long as you are following what is of value to you, what it makes your heart happy, because the energy to anchor into is the bouquet of flowers. It is the happiness. That is the happiness that comes from multiple things, right? It's not just one kind of flower. It's several kind of flowers. And so lots of different things that bring you joy, but if they don't bring you joy, they don't belong in your vase. And so there is this need to create a home environment for yourself where you feel safe, secure, happy, and joyful, because that allows you to be able to open up Cancer. You carry your home on your back, right? And so this home is actually you. This is the energy of you, which would not be anything I would get for any other sign, but because you carry your home on your back, it is your protective shell. There is a need for you to feel safe and secure and grounded in that energy, and it comes through the heart space, this energy of drawing in and bringing in what it is that you need, because in the heart space, We have the lilies, and the lilies are about healing. And the lilies are about accepting ourselves for who we are and being open to the creativeness of who we are. And so there's a creation that is trying to be birthed through your heart space. That could be very financially rewarding if you will allow that opportunity to come through. And so this is an understanding of total acceptance of how to heal yourself, how to care for yourself, how to nurture yourself, how to feel at home in your own skin. And so that is the key to the situation. That is how you transform the situation, is being open to receiving the self-acceptance and the self-love and the healing that can only come through you, through your higher self. And it is not about needing other people to make you feel good about you, but your ability to bring your own sense of joy and happiness to yourself. This is self-love, and this is self-acceptance, and this is truly the key to success in life. That is where we find the joy. That is where we find the happiness. Look at this. You have self-love, and the heart is calling. Holy crap. Your heart, this is the heart space transformation. That is the key right here, this healing. So here you've been looking for this long-awaited change, and the time is now. These eclipses are opening up this portal that really allows you to access this energy of who you are and to really love and accept yourself for who you are. And we are not in the human form perfect. That's what makes us special. It's like, do you really want everybody to be the same as everybody else? I mean, gosh, that sounds so boring, right? This flowers is about the uniqueness and how things come together. And it's about inside of you. And there's a lily sitting here in the just crowning that thing. There's a lily there and a lily there. And so this is about the heart opening up and totally accepting the joy of just being you, being at home in your own energy, being at home with who you are. And if you can do that, then this opens up this ability for you to seek the creative process that allows you to, okay. So if you are feeling like you are in a state of lack, okay, this is, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I don't have enough value. All that energy right there will affect your finances. They will, because if you don't feel good about yourself, if you aren't aware of just really how magnificent you are and how you move through the world, then you're not asking for enough. You're not asking for the raise you should be asking for. You're accepting other people poor behavior toward you on a financial level of some sort. For some of you, if you're actually looking for a home, an actual physical home, be sure to seek the best interest rate you can or whatever, because you're worthy of that. And there's so many blocks and barriers that are put in systemically that hold us down and reinforce the feeling of lack. However, when we know that we are worthy, we will walk away from the table of that which someone offers us that is not significant, that's not the word I want, sufficient, thank you, that is not in alignment with your sense of value for yourself and what it is you want. And if you are willing to say no, because you're not choosing something out of desperation, if you say, I'm worth better than this, I'm better than this job offer, I'm better than this home offer, I'm better than this relationship offer, I'm better than whatever this is, when you say, no, that is not for me. When you say that, the universe goes, oh, well, how about this? And you start making choices. Life is nothing but a series of choices, and you start choosing you, and you start choosing what supports you and your vision of you, and the clarity starts coming in all the areas of your resources. And so when you focus on what is truly of value, and that you are part of the vastness, the oneness, and your ability to manifest and bring in whatever is of value to you, and you do this through the heart space, through really, truly opening up this heart to what it is that the heart is calling you back home to yourself, to your true self, the self of light, to your self of being able to manifest and create. You have Mars in your sign right now, and Mars is getting ready to move into trine with that vastness of Neptune and Pisces, which says there's no bounds, there's nothing to limit you. And so the more that you believe in yourself, the more that you truly dive into your sense of worth, the more doors open up for you. And with that, you get this ladybird of wishes. ladybird in your money garden. Let her eat up all of the unwanted nastiness of money bad habits. It is important for you to say no to things that do not serve you. That interest rate's too high. I'm not putting anything else on that credit card. I'm going to pay that thing off, and then I will shop for another one. That interest rate is too high on that car loan. I'm not going to get that car. I'll have to just look for something else, because something better will be available to me when I say that is beneath what I am worthy of. And so the key here is you transforming in the heart space your own sense of value, your own sense of worth, because you are what is limiting you. When we have the card of financial constriction and all tied up, that is your energy. You're limiting yourself, and you don't need to. You don't need to. And so this big transformation in the heart is going to transform this when you focus on what brings joy, what brings happiness, what brings self-worth, self-value. You know, if you are a Cancer rising in particular, Venus, which is about self-value, self-worth, self-esteem. She is moving into Leo. Okay, she's going to hit your sign soon. So she's going to be working with your energy, and then she's going to move into Leo and spend months there. She gets there, June 6th, and she stays there till October 10th. She does a retrograde. That is the house of finance, personal finance, which is also the house of self-value, self-esteem, and self-worth. They are intrinsically connected. How much you value yourself determines how much the world values you, because what you put out into the world is reflected back to you. And so then you are on a journey right now, a need to really value yourself and find your own self-acceptance and your own self-love. And the key is all of this change in your heart. And self-love is not, okay, how do we put this? It is not just about going and treating yourself to a spa day. I mean, that is something that you do, that's self-care, okay? But that's not self-love. And there is a difference, right? And self-love means total unconditional self-acceptance. When you say, I'll be happy when I lose weight, I'll be happy when I have the perfect home, I'll be happy when I'm in the perfect relationship, I'll be happy when, if you say I'll be happy when, then you are already missing the boat. Be happy now. And the energy of what to anchor into it is the happiness. Be happy in the now moment. I am happy in the skin. I am happy in my own self, right? The energy of the home, the self. I am happy with myself. I am. Choose to be happy with yourself. Happiness is a choice. It's always a choice. Everything we do here is an energy of choice. This whole planet is nothing but choice. Life is just a matter of choices. And you have, okay, so you make a choice and it ends up someplace where you thought, oh, didn't think it would get me here. You have the choice to not stay. You don't have to stay tied up to your limitations that you have self-imposed, either through conditioning when you were a child, which is usually where it happens, right? Especially if you come from a low-income family, then that is all you really know, and you don't understand that is not how it is. What it is what you decide it is. So choose for yourself. Choose expansiveness. Choose unconditional love for yourself. Choose to step out of this energy. Don't allow yourself to be constrained by the imprinting that you received as a child. You have the ability now to make your own choices. Nobody actually tells you what to do. You choose. You choose to listen. If your boss says, I need this, and it's just like, I need you to work 70 hours a week and, whatever, you have the choice to stay there or to go find another job, right? I'm not saying you don't need to work, but I am saying, and so my husband was in that situation where he was working 70 hours a week. And I said to him, you are beat up. Why are you doing this? Because he's a Pisces. That's what he was doing. and they have a really hard time, right, with boundaries. And he said, but I don't have time to look for another job. I said, you don't have time to not look for another job. So find a way. So, back then that was before we had internet access. And so, now it's a lot easier. You can job search on the internet and it's a lot easier to do that than it was then. But yes, he ended up, on his way to work, stopping in and filling out applications. And then, he actually did phone interviews and he moved from one management position at one company to a management position at the other, because as I told them, they will understand how the industry that you are in works, and they understand your hours. And if they really want you, they will work with you. And if they don't really want you, then don't worry about it. It's not the right fit. And that's what I'm telling you right now. There is a way. You are not stuck. The only reason you're stuck is because you choose to be stuck. So unstick yourself. Unstick yourself. I'm going to give you some wire cutters right now. Here we go. You have wire cutters. Just picture them in your head. You have wire cutters, and you can cut all this barbed wire away from yourself. Absolutely 100%. They're right there. Just start cutting and set yourself free. Because you have here business profits. Relax and ease in knowing that the right people discover your services and products. The light of your joy energy attracts success. Your happiness attracts success. Your self-love and self-worth and self-esteem attracts success. I am a magnet for success. I am a magnet for success. Ladybird in your money garden, let her eat up all unwanted nastiness of money and bad habits. Allow new growth and abundance and beliefs to flourish. I'm a magnet for success. I'm always in the right place at the right time with the right people. I live my life in joyful harmony with all that is. You're not here to be sad. You're not here to be overworked and overburdened. You're not here to be in this energy of lack. You are here to be in the energy of abundance, but it is a choice. Now, I know many of you have stories about this. I know you do, right? And so let's create a community here in this Cancer arena here where we support each other we share our stories, and that way we all know we're not alone in this, right? We're not alone, and we're all having these similar situations going through. I'm a Cancer in so many areas, right? And this reading resonates really hard with me right now. And it is about overcoming the imprinting of our childhood, and to really start to figure out, no, we're worthy. We're worthy of total and unconditional love in everything. But we have to give it to ourselves. And so if you would like to share a part of your story here, I would love to see it. And I think that it would be encouraging and helpful to others with Cancer strong in their chart. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. I do invite you to come over to Facebook, to the Facebook group, join it. That would be fun. But check out especially the Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday readings for this week. They were very much about this energy of the moon in Cancer. And so I hope to see you guys there. You guys take care. See you back here for the eclipse. It looks like it's going to be a doozy.